So, for lunch in the Windy City, you and your chum can celebrate friendship and camaraderie over a couple of ketchup-free dogs. No one knows the origin of the term half. In Washington, D.C.'s famed half-smoke hot dogs, some claim it stems from the sausage's half-beef, half-pork composition. Others believe it's because cooks traditionally slit the wieners down the middle before grilling. To half and half, not divisions over the origin of the D.C. dog's name aside. Locals and experts agree it's more than just a regular chili dog. D.C. Franks are spicier and smokier, more flavorful than a run-of-the-mill dog. They also find their way into a splendid breakfast sandwich. The half-smoked egg and cheese served by Weenie Beanie since 1954. Celebrity diners like Dave Chappelle and the late Anthony Bourdain love the distinctly D.C. dish. Accelerating its popularity, Clevelanders take pride in their Polish boy hot dogs, considering them a hometown delicacy. Kielbasa, coleslaw, fries, and barbecue sauce on a tasty bun. From there, restaurants around collab their flourishes, making the Polish boy a truly unique experience. Looking to try the original? Visit Banter's Polish Boys, where they serve house-made barbecue sauce on a traditional Ohio kielbasa. SETI's Polish Boys have been featured by Food Network stars and appeared on the list of Michael Simon's Best Things I Ever Ate. And if a single polish doesn't satisfy, some restaurants serve their boys with a side of chicken wings, beef brisket, or chopped pork. And if only they could fit all that on a dog. Now it's time to describe about a famous brand of hot dogs which called Cincinnati. Stay with me. Cincinnati's signature hot dog stands out due to its topping of distinctive skyline chili. Immigrant Nicholas Labrinides brought the recipe to the U.S. from his hometown of Kastoria, Greece. Named after Labrina, this skyline restaurant's chili ingredients include Worcestershire sauce, cumin, paprika, vinegar, cloves, and the secret ingredient that lends a sweet tang the Labrinides family keeps, mum. But many speculate the ingredient is cinnamon, allspice, or nutmeg. Come on, Labrina's family. We know we're close. Some Cincinnati dog lovers used to think the recipe included cocoa powder, but Skyline shot down that theory by declaring that people allergic to chocolate needn't worry about having a reaction. Not everyone in Cincinnati embraces their city's version of the dish, and some question whether the topping is even chili at all. Hopefully, these naysayers find solace in the Skyline dogs. Other garnishes, mounds of shredded cheese and diced onions. Southern Arizona is known for its Sonoran hot dogs, a riotous hybrid of Mexican and American flavors that the locals love, comprising bacon-wrapped sausage nestled inside a Bolillo-style bun. The dogs are griddled on a flat top, allowing the fat to crisp and seal the bacon to the link. Then, they are smothered with pinto beans, tomatoes, green salsa, grilled and raw onions, mushrooms, guacamole, and shredded cheese. The dish was popularized by ravenous college students. This iconic sausage is said to have originated in the early 1930s when Tony Paco, the Hungarian-American owner of a sandwich and ice cream shop in Toledo, Ohio, took a thick Hungarian sausage called a kolbusz and sliced it in half lengthwise. The result was similar in size to a standard wiener. Bacon served the dog on a sausage roll topped with his spicy chili sauce and put it on the menu for a nickel. The creation was a hit and helped Tony and his wife Rose open the original Tony Paco's restaurant in 1935. All right, let's move on to another brand of hot dogs. Rhode Islanders are proud of their hot wiener, and honestly, who in their right mind wouldn't say the same thing? They consider it as much a culinary staple as cheesesteaks are too. Philly weenie joint owners across the state agree that the dish originated at the original New York system eatery at 424 Smith Street in Providence. While many other hot dogs contain a mixture of processed ingredients, hot wieners contain only beef, pork, veal, spices, and a single preservative. No, matter where link lovers go in the ocean state. Ordering a hot wiener all the way always includes a steamed bun, signature frank, mustard, meat sauce, celery salt, and onions. Okay, let's move on. While Alaska's reindeer dogs are trendy, they're not solely composed of the meat of a particular hooved mammal that may or may not pull Santa's sleigh, although we can't totally rule it out. Along with meat from the caribou, the North American term for a wild reindeer, these franks also contain pork and beef. Local eateries serve them with Coca-Cola deglazed onions, cream cheese, and mustard. Sometimes patrons add ketchup and relish. The Texas Tommy was invented in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. In the 1940s, apparently another Lone Star wannabe. The dog is grilled over medium heat and contains a slice of bacon, pepper jack cheese, and peppers inside a toasted or warmed bun. Additional, acceptable condiments include ketchup and mustard, and adventure seekers can even get a hitched version, which features macaroni poured on top because the best dogs do sound like a dare. The Italian hot dog, served on thick pieces of pizza dough bread instead of a traditional bun, has its roots in Newark, New Jersey. Italian hot dogs are all beef, made with a natural casing, and served with cooked peppers, onions, and fried potatoes. Cooks cut the pizza bread into quarters, making the dish more like a sandwich than a regular hot dog. Then they stuff the bread with one or two sausages along with veggies. Although traditionally used sparingly, mustard, red sauce, or even ketchup qualify as condiments. It's possible to find delicious meat in tube form, as Anthony Bourdain used to describe it, all over the Hawaiian Islands. One example is the distinctive puka dog, which typically includes a skinless polished sausage or vegetarian link covered in a secret lemon garlic sauce. Puka dogs are inserted into a bun-sized bread loaf with a hole in one end. Cooks use special pronged toasters to crisp up the inside of the bread so that the outside remains fluffy and fresh. If hot dog lovers want toppings beyond the lemon garlic sauce, they can sample the signature Hawaiian mustard or fruity and spicy relishes. Bourdain himself visited the puka dog location in the Waikiki International Marketplace in the No Reservations Hawaii episode. We're generally a fan of any food you can just deep fry until it explodes. Street dogs are among the most popular vendor foods in Los Angeles. Patrons love visiting the carts to grab a bacon-wrapped frank after a night of clubbing, although cops and health officials aren't nearly as enamored of the food carts. You know, it's too bad, too. Screwballs like that loose on the streets, despite the risk of food poisoning. Danger dogs remain an LA staple. In addition to caramelized onions, patrons can add grilled bell peppers and jalapenos to their bacon-spiraled street meat. Call the origin of the corn dog a meat-in-a-tube form mystery. Dipped in cornmeal batter and deep-fried, a hot dog on a stick is a staple of state fairs and carnivals nationwide. It's been around for less than 100 years, but the greasy, convenient wiener with a handle tastes so good that everyone wants credit for it. Did it originate? At the Texas State Fair in the late 1930s or early 1940s, at the Pronto Pup Fountain Shop in Portland, Oregon in 1941, the Cozy Dog Drive-In in Springfield, Missouri in 1946. The list of corn dog claimants is long, but one undisputed fact is that a single bite of this corn-robed fella dripping with ketchup or mustard will take you back to your first state fair. Hopefully, you aren't afraid of carnies or clowns. Boom! Carolina's hot dog. Carolina hot dogs feature a sausage unique to the region. While they don't taste much different from standard hot dogs, their distinctive color sets them apart. Produced by Bright Leaf, a North Carolina-based food brand, the pork and beef wieners are electric pink due to a secret blend of seasonings. The most popular way to serve a dog in the Carolinas is with a load of creamy coleslaw. The slaw sits atop a spicy beef chili, helping balance the heat as it adds flavor. Carolinians usually finish their dogs with a drizzle of mustard. Hot dog enthusiasts don't have to travel to the Carolinas for the experience. However, pink dogs from Bright Leaf can be ordered for delivery nationwide. Dinglewood Pharmacy in Columbus, Georgia, has turned its quirky scrambled dog concoction into a local favorite since 1918. The diner serves chopped wieners, chili, pickles, oyster crackers, and cheese scrambled together on a hot dog bun in a dish. Popular toppings include white onions, yellow mustard, jalapenos, and sour cream. You might not believe it, but politics has even made its way into hot dogs. You won't believe that, will you? Let's explore together. Heap Up isn't just popular among Columbus natives. It also had the top spot on a Major League Baseball list of best hot dogs by region. It was a favorite of President Jimmy Carter, and it's been served at weddings and formal events in Saudi Arabia and Florence, Italy. See, hot dogs are perfect for any occasion. They're the no jacket required of food. The city credits former Seattle native and bagel vendor Hadley Long for popularizing this distinctive version of a hot dog, one with a slather of cream cheese. Customers began requesting that he served Franks along with his specialty bagel sticks, which were bagels or bialys shaped roughly like hot dog buns with a spread of cream cheese. So he eventually obliged and started serving bagel dogs topped with cream cheese, grilled onions, and jalapenos outside bars and clubs in the evenings. They became a hit, and patrons swarmed the stand for what had become one of the city's top 10 things to do. Soon after, carts across Seattle began selling the local specialty, many substituting standard buns for the bagel sticks. Fish cakes on hot dogs have a long history in Philadelphia, though these days it's a bit of a throwback. John Dan's, owner of the city's most popular fish dog combo spot, reports that mainly old-timers and some adventurous younger folk order the dish. The tradition of topping dogs with fish cakes, a cod-potato blend, began in 1895 and evolved over the years as local eateries added their spin. The most typical additional topping is pepper, hash made from cabbage, chopped red bell peppers, and apple cider vinegar. Onions and brown mustard also usually make an appearance. Hot dog lovers can get an authentic Reuben dog, a spin-off from a classic Reuben sandwich only in Kansas City, originally created for Kauffman Stadium, home of the Kansas City Royals in Missouri. Reuben dogs can also be found in the city of the same name across the state line in Kansas. As its name suggests, a Reuben dog boasts corned beef, sauerkraut, melted cheese, caraway seeds, and a load of Thousand Island dressing. So, what do you think? Which of these dogs is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, check out some of these other videos from Weird History Food.